Fintiri said something. He has criticized the federal government of Nigeria that every part of Nigeria now is bleeding. There is no place in Nigeria now that you will not see one cry or the other. And the governor has strongly say something concerning the situation on ground. The governor is seriously frowned at it while he was talking to some set of people that the federal government should act now to save life. He has strongly condemned the act that the federal government should do something about it. As we all know, and with what is happening across Nigeria now, you can see that what this governor said is the real picture of what is exactly happening in Nigeria now. Let's look at before we now proceed, because I want us to listen to some things concerning what the governor said. He said that every part of the country is bleeding, that the government in power, that they should save Nigeria if they don't want all the Nigerians to die. Let's hear what he said. I want us to hear what he said.
Federal government on Thursday criticized the economic policies of the federal government, claiming they are imposing severe hardship on Nigerians. He made the statement during a meeting of the National Reconciliation Committee of the People's Democratic Party with governors from the Northeast and other key stakeholders in Bauchi. Attending the meeting were the governors of Bauchi and Taraba, as well as the acting PDP national chairman. Fintiri expressed frustration with the state of the nation's economy, stating, quote, "Nigeria is bleeding. We are suffering. There is too much anger and the economic policy is not working. That is why we always call on the federal government to reconsider some of these economic policies that are only putting hardship on Nigerians," close quote. Now reacting, someone wrote, "Mr. Governor, as the chief executive of your state, the responsibility is to guarantee the security and well-being of its citizens. If you are incapable of doing so, you should resign." Hassan Kurumi is saying, "That's the fact. We really know that this government is fighting the most vulnerable among us by arresting Professor Usman, using EFCC to arrest him."
Now, the governor, let me quickly read out what the governor said, because a lot of people have been attacking him, and likewise, a lot of well-meaning Nigerians also support him about what he said today. And I'm not going to waste our time, just a short broadcast. Just look at what the governor says. Nigeria is bleeding. That's Fintiri slams Tinubu. That's how this newspaper put it today. So he said Nigeria is bleeding. That is Fintiri slam Tinubu's policy. The governor Amaru Umar Fintiri of Adamawa State has strongly criticized the federal government's economic policies, stating they are causing widespread hardship for Nigerians. Widespread hardship for Nigerians. That's what the governor said. Speaking at the Northeast zonal meeting of the People Democratic Party, that is National Reconciliation Committee in Bauchi, Fintiri expressed deep concern over the nation economic struggles. Nigeria is bleeding. We are suffering. There is too much anger, and the FG economic policy is not working, he declared, highlighting the growing frustration fueled by rising inflation, unemployment, and a declined standard of living. That is what the governor said, that Nigerians are suffering, that every part of Nigeria, he said there's so many things also concerning the issue of security, unemployment across Nigeria, and look at what is happening now. The whole Southwest is gradually under siege. The whole of Southwest is gradually from one stage to the other, from one agenda to another, from one planning to another, in order to capture the whole Southwest. Today now, gradually they have extended to East. Gradually, they started from Ebonyi. And you know that in every region, they must surely have a saboteur that we allow them, or let me say, an intruder, or somebody that we allow them to penetrate. The way some that happening in Yoruba land before all the governors. Today again, the governor of Ogun State, that is Dapo Abiodun, has also issued a stern warning that anybody caught proclaiming Sharia in Ogun State will be jailed immediately. And that's a welcome development. Because if all these governors also distance themselves from all these things, we are still going to say it that they are the one causing problem. But the governor has said it that anybody in Ogun State, anybody, I repeat, he said anybody in Ogun State proclaiming Sharia will be jailed. Anybody, because Nigeria is a secular state that anybody can practice whatever they want. Nobody should come and be forcing their own religions on the others. That is what Dapo Abiodun said today, and that makes me happy, because all these governors now, they are now coming up, they are speaking up that they don't want this thing. Somebody said they all swear by Fulani Constitution. Fine, they swear by Fulani Constitution, which is a 1999 Constitution, right? But this is not a northern part. We are in Southwest. We are Yorubas. So they cannot be using their own ideology to be run our own state here. It's not possible. It's not possible. Look at what happened in the East. That the whole place everywhere is now scattered. People are running up and down in Ebonyi, running up and down in Enugu. Everywhere, every part of the country now, no place to rest. Every corner, every part. So the governor is now saying that everywhere there is chaos. Every day, he said everywhere there is problem upon problem. Everywhere. People move, people cannot look, they can no longer go to the farm. They can no longer do their normal activities. They will be afraid. Unlike those days, you can move from one place to another. You can even sleep outside. In those days, if you try that now, forget about it. That's another story. That is another story. Because there is no place that is safe in Nigeria again. Everywhere hardship, everywhere frustration. Everywhere. No place. Because there is problem everywhere. Every part of the country. Every part of the country. They are trying to Islamize the Southwest, the Yorubas. They are trying to take over the farmland in East. It's the same ideology that they are using. It's the same method. It's the same method. Because once they know that you can no longer go to the farm, you have to dance to their tune. And that is what they are doing. I thank God that the governors in Southwest, they are waking up to their responsibility. It's better. They are waking up to their responsibility to see that everything. I said it the other time when I was talking the other time. I said that, do you know that Niger, that we all look like in those days that we look at them and say, this is a poor country. They don't have anything to offer. Their GDP now, that's 9.9. Their GDP now. And that of Nigeria is 2.9. And in those days, we look at them, we say they are poor country, they are desert country. In fact, Nigeria is not among the best 10 now, because we have countries like Rwanda that their own GDP is 7.0. Even Benin is 6.5. The Benin down there, Ivory Coast Ethiopia, Mauritius, Senegal, Uganda. Uganda is 5.9, while Nigeria is 2.9. You can see where we find ourselves, and that is why there will be hardship in the land. And they have said this several times that Nigeria, anybody that want to govern this country, don't follow IMF. Once you follow, in Kenya, that is how they fought them. The citizens fought them seriously. Because what you guys are claiming, or the information you are giving our leaders cannot solve this our problem. Africa has its own peculiarity. Africa has its own peculiar problem. So it needs somebody that is highly intelligent, somebody that is not greedy, somebody that is not selfish. When Awolowo was doing it in those days, they came to him, they said, Awolowo said, we don't need all those things. We have our own peculiar problem. So it requires a peculiar method. But now, once IMF come, they say, we borrow you money, we give you money from the World Bank and all these things, and all of them, they will rush. Everybody, once they know that the reason why they are rushing to borrow money is that they know that they are not going to pay back. Because if they know that they are going to pay back, they know that what they are giving them is a trap. What they are giving them is trap. So, and because they know that they will not pay back, and that is exactly why they too will rush to go and get it. They will now be putting the problem, the pressure will now be on citizens. They will now continue to put more tax for everything, and there is no job, no money, and you must pay tax on everything. To buy the charge card, you pay. Go TV, all those pay TV, you must pay tax. Everything you buy, tax. And that is why in Nigeria, it's only Nigeria today you will not see coins in our economy. No single coins again. Go to Benin Republic, there they have coins. You can't use coins to buy anything. Any economy that you can't find coins, there's no way people will not suffer. There is no way there will not be hardship. That is the problem we are facing. That is exactly the problem we are facing. Because everything that's supposed to make our economy to be robust, our economy to go smoothly, they have removed it. And that is why there will be a lot of suffering in the system. A lot of suffering in the system. Because everything we need is no longer there. Even those people that are managing to do their normal business, some people will still come, especially family activities. And you know that in every nation, you must take food. Food is very, very important. Food is important. And once the issue of food, you can't go to the farm. The business is not going. So it leads to so many frustration. Frustration upon frustration.
Before they are elected them as leader, they will all go to certain hospitals to swear an agent, to swear an oath to abide by their bidding, to do their bidding. Yes, in other words, to abide to the rules of colonizing and conquering. I was in this thing I'm going to tell you is more than 20-something years ago. I was happened to be in Switzerland. Okay. I met this Fulani boy. That time I don't know, there is nothing Africano. I haven't heard about Africano. Okay. Who was regretted that he came to Switzerland. Because that I haven't have a thing, I don't have anything. So we were drinking, he told me he's regretting that he came to Switzerland. I said, why? Because I told him I'm from Nigeria. He said that because Fulani owns Nigeria, I was pissed.
Do you hear that?
I was pissed.
The Fulani owns Nigeria.
That time I never know anything about Fulani. That time we used to say I was a Fulani. That all his mates that traveled to Nigeria, and most of them are top ranking army police officer and top high police. are doing great, they have a lot of money. That if you look at it, they just talk to Switzerland. I was like, this man is comparing Switzerland and Nigeria. He doesn't know what he's saying. It was you that don't know what he was saying. It was me, my brother. Until I begin to listen to him and the camp 2020 or during the lockdown. So I'm a hungry couple, my brother. You see, we have had enough evidence that government are sponsoring all these people. Why Buhari take their ammunition, all the arms from hunters, took it from the 66 because Fulani are coming, and let Fulani with AK-47. Fulani with AK-47 and took hunters, all the people that acquire gun, took it from them. You know the reason why? So that if the Fulani finally come, you don't have anything to defend yourself.
To defend yourself.
So, what I'm trying to say right now, my brother, if you are going to be free, if you catch these people, you submit them to the police or you take them to the police, they will release them. God will come from Abuja. What you are going to do is that try never free. Let everybody arm themselves. Hello? Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, let everybody arm themselves. Whether them go or go passion or let everybody arm themselves. Don't submit it to governors. Don't submit it to any police. If they say that let it be criminal. If you get to your farm, my brother, you see Fulani.
Everywhere.
Kill and force before you kill you. That is the solution. You can imagine the impunity, my brother. A foreigner from Sitajalo onto your ancestral land
and took over the land from Guinea, from Niger, from
cassava you are here. They carry in cow to eat up your yam. Your cassava is impunity. You no go talk. If you ever talk, they will shoot you with AK-47. They will rape your wife in front of you. Rape your daughter in front of you. And finally, that was my life, my brother. That will not be life. We are all slaves. As I'm telling you here now, I can tell you wholeheartedly that we are in exile. Because if Nigeria go, I don't go there here where I did. I did talk.
No.
I for the ancestral land. So now we all run command. Another people go finally occupy our ancestral land. The reason why when the Europe they fight, we divide. The only solution for this Nigeria are division. If them divide, Yoruba go their own, Oduduwa, and Arewa or Hausa go their own, and then the Biafra go their own. When Fulani go come from Sitajalo, don't they say we want Nigeria? That is the only solution.
That is the only solution. Everybody to go on their own, because by the time the Yoruba, the Igbos, and the Middle Belts, everybody go on their own now. We will now see whether they will carry on the name of Nigeria and say they are the one that owns Nigeria. They will carry on the name that they are the one that owns Nigeria. Then maybe by that time all the debts that their leaders they've put subjected Nigerian to, then they can carry it and go and be paying it. And those ones also that are borrowing their money, that they will not think that this money you are borrowing. When Buhari was going, he still borrow money. Some days to go, to leave office, when he was going, he still borrow money. You can see the kind of the wicked people. They are telling them that they are the one that owns Nigeria, and they are also behaving, and they are also telling everybody now. And that is why you can see where they are moving all across Nigeria now, from north to south to east to west. They are claiming that truly they are the one that own Nigeria. Is it not what everything? This is exactly what Sunday Igboho was fighting for that time. That he was telling them that you cannot continue to be killing my people. You are killing my people and you want me to shut up? No, it can't possible. That is exactly what Sunday Igboho was saying that time. That is exactly he was saying. And the same message he was carrying all about, he was preaching. That's the same message Nnamdi Kanu before he was abducted or kidnapped from Kenya. That is exactly.
Over for the Yoruba race. Over for you. By the time the Fulanis are done with you, believe you me, if you don't rise up now to fight for your freedom, by the time Fulanis are done with you, you'll be more useless than the Hausa desert. Doing Babiala somewhere in Zaria. That is the future that awaits you. Now, our people must understand this very clearly, especially my Yoruba brothers and sisters. It is about time to stop supporting evil.
It is time. That is what everybody is now saying, that it is time. Every tribe, either you are Yoruba, you are Igbo, you are Hausa, or you do bets, it is time. This is exactly what the message that everybody is saying now, that it is time. The same thing Nnamdi Kanu said in the video I played just now, is the same thing that Sunday Igboho also was saying, that you can't be putting pressure on my people. And
my green card. This is my green card. I'm the critical Yoruba. Yes. And I'm because my character. Yes. Because my character is German. My language is. God give us many things in our life. Yes. Many resources in our life. Yes, sir. Enjoying our resources. Please. We are happy to all over the world. We are happy to United Nations to come and separate us on this Fulani criminal people. Fulani just come to our land to come and kill our family. They come and rape us. Fulani, when Buhari take over the Nigerian government in 2015, Yoruba people Fulani came in Nigeria is more than 29 million people. Including us. Think our farmers, destroy our farmers, our resources and go and enjoy it in their land. So we don't want Nigeria. Please, we want to out of Nigeria. We are critical Yoruba. Yoruba want freedom in Nigeria. We are appealing to all over the world, United Nations. Please come to come and give us freedom in our land. Before it's too late. Before it's too late. Before it's too late. Before Yoruba ready to go. Yes, yes, Biafra ready to go. Yoruba ready to go. We are three. When British join us, we are three Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. Yoruba ready to go. Igbo ready to go. Our agreement is 100 years. Our 100 years is expired. I don't know if the British law, if this country, British, they don't give our property. Why are they here to come and separate us? You're right, sir. They don't get in our land. Yeah. Why are they here to come and separate us on that Nigeria? Yes. Our agreement is I fear only God. Please, United Nations and England come and separate us.
You can see exactly what Igboho is saying is what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. It is now left for the people that they are fighting for, whether we want to go or we still want to remain in Nigeria. The governor of Adamawa also has said his own, that everywhere There's fire on the mountain. That everybody should run. That is exactly what everybody is saying now. Let me have your own view in the comment section. Also like the video, share the video. Let me have your own view in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe. If you have just joining us for the first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. If you have not joined us, make sure you join us. Thanks for watching.